Welcome back to Iowa Live, being joined by a very good friend of ours in studio right now. It is the one and only Neil Schultz, Polk County Sheriff's Office with Kate. Oh, that was
the old days.
That was the old days. How about Neil Schultz, Fraud Watch Volunteer, AARP? That's what we were talking about because, Neil, that's what you have been doing, and people ask all the time what you're up to, and you are really jumping on board and helping people out when it comes to scams and fraud.
Well, AARP started this Fraud Watch network in about 2014, and I've been on ever since. It sounded like it was something kind of up my alley from what I used to do.
No question about it, because that was your wheelhouse.
Yeah, it really was.
Okay, and so you have been making some advances, teaching people about what to keep an eye out for, because there are some people out there that are ruthless, aren't they?
You know, when I first started with the Sheriff's Office back in 1973, the scammers, they've always been around, but they would have to go up and scam you in person. They'd go up, knock on your door, and they'd want to put asphalt your driveway, and it would end up looking like paint and stuff like that. But now they can sit in their underwear halfway across the world and try to scam you out every dollar you've ever made.
And the thing is, people are doing it, and it's successful, or they would not be doing it still.
Absolutely. And a lot of these scams will be around in one form, and then they'll go away. They'll come back in a modified form, but it's a lot of the same stuff over and over again.
Yeah, just a different version of it, or a twist on what is out there. But this is the time of year, as we're getting close to Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's and things like that. This is really when things ramp up a little bit, because people are feeling a little bit more generous.
They are, and people are buying a lot of stuff online now, and it's estimated that consumers are going to spend over $700 billion this holiday season on things. And the scammers, it's a ripe season for them as well.
Okay, so let's talk about some of the things that you really need to keep an eye open for, because these are some that you may not even realize, or maybe some that you do realize, but you still fall victim to them anyway.
Well, there's all kinds of them. There's phony charities. Anytime the holiday season rolls around, there's all these look-alike charities and things. You'll get unsolicited emails or phone calls, these scammers purporting themselves to be with a legitimate charity, and they're not.
Okay, what's one of the first telltale signs if it's a phony charity that you should have people listen for?
If someone calls you on the phone or sends you an email and you have no idea who it is or why they'd be sending it, that's a red flag. Just be, and this goes with any scam. Any time you get an unsolicited phone call or an email, that's just a red flag.
Now, is this one of those situations where you would want to get a return number to call to verify who these folks are?
Well, you probably won't be able to get
That's
one.
what I was wondering, yeah.
And if you want to donate to a charity, go with the ones that you know and go to their website. Don't respond to an email or a link to a website that somebody has sent you, because you can't trust it.
All right, so phony charities, one of the ones that you want to make sure you keep an ear open for, because they're going to either get you on the phone or get you via email. Yeah.
And just like that are copycat websites. You might get a link through social media or through an email. Another one, it looks like it's a legitimate website for a company that you know, but they'll direct you to another website, and you might get an inferior product that you're going to order, or you might not get any product at all.
Right. Is there anything to look for if you go to a website that might throw up some red flags?
Well, you might look for, in an email, misspelled words. Spelling color with a U, so indicative of a email coming from another country.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that could be like a red flag going up there.
We're
going to be throwing a lot of red flags up here just to try to get your attention.
You know, and we used to tell our kids about stranger danger. What we're really talking about here is adult stranger danger.
It's a good way of looking at it.
If you're looking, if you get an email and these people that will come at you out of the blue, just be very wary and be very aware of the fact that what they're laying in front of you might be a scam.
Okay, now one thing that folks, as we're getting a little older too, one of the things that we love to do, we love to travel, and you try to get the best deal you can anywhere when it comes to travel, and this is just open season on people that love getting out.
It really is, and I got a couple calls like that last week, and the best thing to do, I tell people, if you don't remember anything that I tell you, remember these two things. If you get an unsolicited email from someone and you don't know who it is, don't open it. If you get a phone call from someone and you don't recognize who that person is that's on your caller ID, don't answer it. If it's somebody it's an important call, don't leave a message.
Okay. Yeah, so that's good to know. But when it comes to these travel scams, let's talk about the travel scams here, Neil.
Well, traveling for the holidays can get expensive, and a lot of times you'll get an email or a phone call from someone with a a really good deal, you know, and it's that old adage, if it sounds too good to be true, you know, it probably is. And a lot of them, they may want you to log on and give them a bunch of financial information, and it's just not a good thing.
Okay.
Again,
unsolicited calls that come in or emails that
Yes.
come in offering these incredible travel deals.
You just can't trust them.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything that's unsolicited is a red flag.
So travel deals, travel deals, red flag.
Yeah. Anything you know looks like it's too good to be true.
Okay. And tell us about fake shipping. What is that all about?
We get these all year round now. You'll get an email from someone saying that you've got a package coming. It could be from FedEx, from DXL, or any of those. And they want you to click on it and verify your contact information, and they may redirect you to a phony website. They may put spyware, malware on your computer. If you've ordered something online, use the tracking information that's on your order confirmation.
So these are just emails that come out of the blue?
Absolutely out of the blue.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
I haven't heard about that one.
Yeah, absolutely. And we kind of get what I call clicker happy.
Okay.
You know, we see the emails come up, and we want to respond to things, so we start clicking on things before we start really reading.
And you've seen it's coming in the email. Will say it's coming from a respected shipper like a FedEx or a UPS or something like this. But you need to look into it a little bit deeper, don't you?
And the graphics they have on some of these are really good. They look really authentic.
All right. Now, if people have some questions about anything, remember, if you're questioning something doesn't look right, Neil, chances are it's not.
You're right.
Okay. Let's talk about AARP and all the efforts they have to just try to eliminate all this that is going on.
Well, we go all over the state and put on programs about fraud and identity theft. We've got a new one we're just going to roll out the 1st of December. It's called the 12 Scams of Christmas.
Oh, really?
And we're going to do one of them here in Des Moines. You can register for that. That's on December 3rd. You can call 1-877-926-8300 if you want to register for that. We're going to do also one in Cedar Rapids, but it's all about holiday-related scams.
Okay, so you're going to sit down and talk about some of the more prominent ones that are out there right now.
And ones to be looking for.
Okay, are you going to be involved with that, Neil? Or?
Yes, we are.
Okay, so perfect. Folks, this guy is very experienced. He knows what he's talking about, and AARP wants to make sure you are safe, and they have this Fraud Watch Network. Want to make sure you take advantage of that and try to stay safe. There's that number. We're talking about these other things. The toll-free service, 877-908-3360, is a number to get a hold of. To give more information here, available Monday through Friday. If you have any questions about anything like this, Neil, these guys are here to help, aren't they?
Absolutely.
Schultz, it's good to see you, buddy.
Nice to see you. Good to be with you as always.
As always, and you're not. We'll be coming back here on a regular basis.
First Tuesday of the month.
Get you all caught up and try to keep you safer with help from our friends at AARP. Don't